If you recently made a brand new Facebook page for your business and you're ready to start building some followers, engagement, and ultimately leads and sales, then watch to the end of this video because I'm sharing the top 3 secrets on how to advertise a brand new Facebook page effectively. And in case you don't know, I'm Brandy with Life Marketing, the digital marketing agency that's driven over $272 million in revenue for small businesses from social media ads alone. So the secret tips I'm sharing today are pulled directly from what's worked for our real-life small business clients and for ourselves. Now, to start, let me quickly cover what a Facebook ad campaign objective is and why it can either generate thousands of dollars or $0 in revenue. Or in other words, why it's important and how to leverage it correctly. Facebook has these 6 campaign objectives to choose from. A lot of business owners start out by using the engagement campaign because it's the easiest to set up. It doesn't require you to install a Facebook pixel on your website, or what's called a meta pixel now, and you can set it up in a few easy steps. Problem with that is that a lot of business owners run an engagement campaign out of convenience when what they really want is leads and sales. But you're not going to get leads or sales from an engagement campaign, and here's why. Facebook optimizes for its campaign objective. Let's say you tell Facebook, hey, I want to show my ad to women in this zip code with these 3 interests, and you run it as an engagement campaign. Then you run an ad to the exact same audience in a sales campaign. The difference in each campaign is that in the engagement campaign, Facebook is going to show the ad to people within the selected audience who are most likely to engage. Whereas in the sales campaign, Facebook is going to show the ad to people within the selected audience who are most likely to convert. In the engagement campaign, if you get 500 likes and 0 sales, Facebook is going to call that a win because it's optimizing for engagement. Or in other words, its goal is engagement. Whereas in the sales campaign, if you get 3 likes and 20 sales, Facebook is going to call that a win because it's optimizing for sales. So with that in mind, let's get into the top 3 tips to advertise your brand new Facebook page. First, you want to advertise a brand new Facebook page with a sales campaign. Now, if you're thinking, but I don't own an e-commerce store, my business runs on leads, not sales. Don't worry, the sales campaign works for either one, an e-commerce store or a leads-based business. The reason being, the sales campaign used to be called a conversion campaign, so it's the same thing just with a new name. So you can think of it like a campaign where you tell Facebook what a conversion is for you, whether that's a product sale on your website or a lead form completion on your landing page. Once Facebook knows what a conversion is for you, then it will seek out people on Facebook within your selected target audience who are most likely to complete that action. Now, let me show you how to set up a sales campaign because there are a few things that you'll want to look out for. Before you do anything else, you will need to grab the meta pixel from your specific ad account and install it on your website. The instructions for this will look different depending on what kind of website you have, like if it's built on WordPress or Shopify or Wix or what have you. But if you just Google how to install the meta pixel on my website, Facebook has a step-by-step article out there for you to follow that I will put a link for on screen as well. And then once you have that set up, here you can install the meta pixel helper Chrome extension so that you can double check to make sure the pixel is working and firing correctly on your website. I know that might seem super vague and high-tech for some of you, but I promise you can do it. And that Facebook support article will walk you through everything you need to do step-by-step to make it easy, but you have to get that set up before you do anything else. And more importantly, if you want to see a single sale from Facebook ads. So once you've got your meta pixel set up on your website, you're in your ad account, you'll hit the green create button, select sales, continue, and make sure manual campaign is selected because we want to make the right choices for our ad campaign and not just trust Facebook to auto select most of it for us. Then you're going to walk through 3 screens that I like to refer to as 3 different levels. The campaign level screen where you set general campaign settings, the ad set level screen where you determine your audience, budget, and ad placements, and the ad level screen where you set up the ad creatives that the audience will see. Name your campaign name something you'll recognize like landing page lead campaign or product sales campaign, etc. If your ads are related to financial products and services, employment, housing, or politics, you'll have to declare that here. Otherwise, you can ignore the special category section. Then hit next and it'll take you to the ad set level screen. I recommend naming your ad set by the audience that you're targeting, but again, just name it something that you'll recognize. For conversion location, you'll want to select the one that reflects where the conversion is happening for you. If it's on your website or landing page, hit website, or if you have an Instagram shop and you can get sales there or your website, hit website and shop. Then scroll down to budget and schedule and enter the allotted budget you have set aside for this campaign and tell Facebook when you want the ads to run. Then you can enter the audience you want to target under audience control. I'm going to talk more about that in a minute, so we will come back to that. And then under placements, just make sure you uncheck audience network, because out of the 4,000 plus small businesses that we've helped, that placement has never generated profitable results for any of our clients. And then make sure only feed placements are selected on the remaining platforms, and that if you have any short vertical video placements, you have the right size creatives to use for those placements. And it'll tell you what size you need for each placement if you just hover your mouse over each one. Then hit the blue next button to get to the ad level screen. This is where you upload your image or video, enter the destination URL of where you want to send people, and add the copy or text for your ad. Once you've got everything the way you want it, you can hit the green publish button. So now that you've got a sales campaign up and running, it's important to make sure the right people are seeing it. Which brings us to the second secret that's important to know to advertise a new Facebook page well. You need to target these three audiences: a lookalike audience, a broad cold audience, and a retargeting audience. A cold audience is an audience that has never heard of your brand before. There are two types of cold audiences in particular that we love to use for our clients: lookalike and broad. A lookalike audience is a group of new people who have never heard of your brand before that Facebook finds who look like your existing customers, making them the most profitable cold audience that you can target because they have the same makeup and buying patterns as your existing clients do. A broad cold audience is again an audience that's never heard of your brand before, but they're targeted by demographics, interests, or behaviors, and also remain big in audience size. If you have more than 1,000 clients or customers, then we'd recommend you start with a lookalike audience. All you have to do is upload your customer list as a custom audience in Ads Manager, then choose that audience as the source audience to create a lookalike audience out of. Just make sure that your source customer list has about 1,000 customers on it or more, and that you choose the top 1% when creating the lookalike audience. Both of those things will make sure Facebook has a big enough pool of people to analyze, and that the new audience it finds for you resembles your customer base as closely as possible. And then in the ad set level under audience control, select that custom lookalike audience as the audience that you want to target. Now, it's important that the source list be your actual customers and clients, not just your general email subscribers. Sometimes business owners combine all the email addresses that they have to try and reach that 1,000 contact threshold. But what do you want more of? Email subscribers or paying clients? Paying clients, right? So then your source audience that the lookalike audience is mirroring needs to be your paying clients. Making a lookalike audience out of anything other than your customers will actually hurt your results. We use lookalike audiences for every client that has a sizable enough customer list available to take advantage of because it works. Now, if you don't have 1,000 customers yet to make a lookalike audience out of, don't worry. You can use our other favorite cold targeting option, a broad audience. So you'll choose from Facebook's detailed targeting options and select an audience based on demographics, behaviors, and interests, but you don't want to go super niche here. A lot of business owners make the mistake of creating a super small, narrowed down audience in the hopes of nailing down their exact target customer. But the reality is algorithms are smart enough to read your ad copy, images, and URLs and find the audience that's most likely to convert based on those things. You're actually hindering the ad algorithm's ability to do that by giving super strict constraints in the targeting. So if you're using broad targeting, stick to demographic details like gender, location, and age. These are targeting options that you can be 99% sure of. For example, if you have a female-centric salon in Phoenix, Arizona, then you can be 99% sure that your audience will be female and live within a 15-mile radius of your salon. So those would be the only two targeting options you need to use. If you still feel like your audience is too broad, then we would recommend adding 1 to 3 interests max to help the algorithm sort faster. But remember that it's good at sorting on its own now. And remember, once you've gotten 1,000 or more customers, start using a lookalike audience. Once you've got your cold ads up and running, it's time to start running retargeting ads. Retargeting ads are ads specifically shown to an audience that has already heard of your brand in some capacity. This could be your Facebook followers, Reels views, email subscribers, website traffic, etc. The reason retargeting ads are so important is because statistically, people need to have 7 touch points with your brand on average before they feel comfortable and confident enough to buy from you. And this goes hand in hand with another truth that we know, which is that statistically, people need to have one thing before they can buy from you, and that's trust. The more touch points a person has with your brand, the more trust they're building in your brand. Once they have that trust, then they are more likely to buy from you. A lot of business owners make the mistake of throwing up one ad to people who have never heard of their brand prior, and they're like, why haven't I made $1 million from this yet? But unless you specifically have a low-priced impulse buy type of product, you are most likely not going to see sales on that first interaction. That's where retargeting ads come in. You want to put your brand and ads in front of people multiple times until they buy from you. If you're in e-commerce, this means running dynamic retargeting ads so that your audience is shown a product carousel of the exact products that they were looking at on your site. If you run a service-based business, this means running multiple ads targeting different goals and pain points to the same audience until they convert. Now, the final secret on how to advertise a brand new Facebook page effectively is to have a follow-up system set up that not only nurtures the leads and customers you get, but also further informs your Facebook ads. So what do I mean by this? In the world of Facebook, data is money. The more Facebook knows about your audience, the better it is at finding people who look like your audience and are likely to convert. Remember earlier when we said a sales campaign will optimize for sales, while an engagement campaign will optimize for engagement? Well, you can actually take it a step further, especially if you're currently optimizing for leads. You can instead optimize for booked strategy calls, where you can train Facebook to find people who are likely to fill out your opt-in form and book, as opposed to people who are likely to fill out your opt-in form and nothing else. So you'll go to Facebook Ads Manager and click on Events Manager, Custom Conversions, then Create Custom Conversion. You'll want to name it something you'll recognize, like Booked Appointments. Make sure you have the right pixel selected, the one that's installed on your website and landing pages. Again, if you don't have that installed, you'll need to do that first. Choose all URL traffic as your event, and then put in the URL of the thank you page people land on once they've scheduled an appointment with you. You can either do URL contains or URL equals. If you do equals, it needs to be the exact URL, then hit create. Then when you're setting up your ad in the ad set level, make sure the same website pixel is selected and choose that custom conversion you just made as your custom conversion event. Again, this allows Facebook's algorithm to do some of the heavy lifting for you and finding people within your target audience who are most likely to book a call with you, not just fill out your form. Now, as far as nurturing your leads and customers so that they convert into clients and or turn into repeat buyers, there is a tool that we use for both ourselves and for our clients that makes it super easy. It's called Marketing Tank, and it's our all-in-one customer acquisition system that allows you to do everything you need to do in one tool. You can create landing pages with it in just a few simple clicks, even if you have no website experience, because it comes with hundreds of pre-built templates, and you can just use the drag and drop tools to tweak the templates to match your branding and offerings. So if you need a high converting landing page to send traffic to from your Facebook ads, you can create that here. It also comes with pre-built text and email automations. So again, it's super user friendly. All you have to do is come in and edit them to match your branding and offerings. But the automation workflows are already set up for you, which is a huge time saver for business owners and allows you to start nurturing leads and clients right away. You can automate proposals and invoices, collect payments, schedule out your social media posts. It's seriously all you need in one tool for small business owners. And you can check it out in a free trial. So if you're interested in that, I will put a link for it down below.